What is the mass of the Earth? Normally, no one would ask this question. However, one of the big contributors to the discovery was the great chemist Henry Cavendish. He devised a setup in order to measure the attractive forces between two objects, which even today is extremely difficult to reproduce. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. So we thought we'd give it a shot. Because why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Hi buddy, say hello.
Isolation was the number one consideration for this experiment, as the forces of attraction between the two bodies are really small. We tried our best to minimize wind currents, tension, and other disturbances by choosing a quiet place in the lab, placing it in a box, and suspending it using fishing string to ensure as little as possible external factors. At this point, we were getting worried. Over the course of 15 minutes, there was no movement at all, so we stopped the experiment. So unfortunately, we could not measure the force between two balls. However, as G and R can be approximated to be constants, we could still conduct a falling ball and a pendulum experiment which relies on the acceleration due to gravity. First, we conducted the falling ball experiment, which we repeated multiple times to get a more accurate reading of time, and hopefully a better reading of acceleration. I need to protect my phone somehow. How are you going to protect my phone? Measurements were fairly consistent, however we ended up with a larger than expected acceleration value. So on to the pendulum experiment. This was a lot easier to set up, since we only had to deal with one photo gate instead of two. Much better. Provided that you use the values of gravitational constant and radius of the Earth, I'd say this method isn't too bad.
Oh my god, the ball cannot, the ball.
Ball's dropped.
This ball's too heavy after it hurt of my scores of 10.30, the ball
shit.
dropped.
The audio is not going to be the video.
Ideally, it's good to have a perfect setup because if you have a saggy ball, right, I think it may cause additional torque.
Fuck my life.
Very close.
Ah,